Hey folks, Mark Serbu, gun designer, gun nut here. Today I've got my buddy Richard, Royal Nonesuch, just flew in from Missouri, and boy are his arms tired.
They are, actually.
That's probably because you stayed up so late. Anyway, today we're basically giving a GB-22 update. We will have some test firing at the end, so don't go away. I wanted to talk about the kits, yeah, but right now the drawings, because we've sent out a lot of them, almost a couple hundred sets already. We've got more and more to go. But here's what the drawings look like. A lot of you have already got them. I've already seen on Instagram, a couple different people have already been building them. That's really cool. And they're not making them per the plans. They're making their own little variations, which is pretty neat. That's, you know, as the original designer, is the OG, as kids say. It's pretty cool seeing these things change. But so they're real engineering drawings. They've got actual dimensions on them, and so you can actually make this gun exactly the way you see it here. You just got to follow the drawing. But again, people have taken their own liberties with the design, just like Richard did with his. Here's what was supposed to be made, and here's what an acid trip and juvenile delinquency will do to an otherwise awesome, beautiful design. Hey, I didn't say that before.
We need to keep that in the video. That was pretty good.
But yeah, so Richard, he doesn't have a CNC machine. He doesn't have basically anything. He has a piece of sidewalk and maybe a file.
A couple rocks.
And a couple rocks. He throws rocks to the stuff, and they glance off, and eventually the shape is what you want. But I sent him a kit, which was basically the plate was. I took one pass around there with the mill for the whole shape, and we can't do that. Well, we don't know if we can do that yet because we don't know what BATF thinks of all this yet. And did you throw this across the room at some point?
That was
just a fuck up.
radiusing.
Okay, great. That's anyway. So you work with the tools you've got. As I said before, you can make this with a hacksaw, a file. It's nice to have power tools like a grinder and a jigsaw. And he had the jigsaw, he had the grinder. But, you work with what you got. And he obviously took artistic license with my 1032 holes because these look like at least quarter 20.
Quarter 20.
Yeah, okay, quarter 20. But you know what? In the end, it's a gun that will frickin' shoot.
It's not as smooth as his, of course, but
you know what? It works.
It serves the purpose that
works.
it's intended for.
Oh, intended. I tricked you. So the thing is, he built his in 4 hours. Mine, I don't want to talk about how long mine took. But so when we do get around to doing kits, we'll be selling you a rifled little barrel piece, a slide, which this slide is made of 2 parts, and we'll either be selling you a 2 or 3 part slide, maybe a 1 part slide, I don't know, but you won't have to make it. That's the beauty of it. So at this point, you'll be getting a piece of steel plate big enough for this to go, and of course the drawing tells you where to cut and how to cut, how big. Once we, months and months down the road, we get ATF blessing on what they think is not complete enough to be considered a firearm, then we'll have more. Like, I would love to have all these intricate things already cut out, and then maybe all you've got to do is some stuff in here, whatever. We'll find out when we get their blessing. But one thing I wanted to point out, in the plans, it shows you variations on how the barrel is to be done. And now these, the first ones that we did, I just bored a hole. You can see there's a much bigger hole in here. Bored and reamed a hole for just a barrel stub. And this one was a 22 barrel stub that was just stuck in there, welded and faced off, so it almost looks like it's just like I rifled the basic piece of material, which I actually did with this one. I'll get to that in a minute. But the beauty of this hole in here, and this is 1/2-inch diameter hole, you can put a 9mm barrel stub in there, no problem. And this gun, this slide, is heavy enough to handle a 9mm, and we will be putting that variation out on the plans in the future. And by the way, if you're buying the plans off our website, which is the only way to do it, the initial batch, they're all going out mail to your door, and you have to be a U.S. citizen, it has to go to a U.S. address. Sorry, people all over the world, we've gotten so many inquiries out of the country, but due to ITAR regulations, we can't sell outside the U.S. Non-U.S. citizens. But anyway, when you order these plans on our website, please make yourself an account, so when you come back for future stuff, we will be able to just email these to you directly. So if you do have an account, next time an update comes along, like, hey, here's the 9mm plan, here's the closed bolt plan, then the plan set, the super cheap, $5, $20, whatever it is, at least you'll just be able to download it. We don't have to worry about making tons of copies and putting them in envelopes and sending them out through the mail. It'll be a lot easier for you. Anyway,
We're gonna shoot him?
yeah, I guess. Yeah, so we're gonna shoot Richard's gun because we have not shot it here. Obviously, you've seen this shot enough on my initial video. But we're gonna shoot this, and then we're also, as a bonus, we're gonna shoot Richard's 45, which is also known as the Widowmaker. As far as I'm concerned.
But you're not married.
Oh yeah, but this is the only break action where you can actually aim at yourself as you're loading it. Can we load it and just you keep it gangster the whole time.
Yeah.
That way you're
Why
just
not?
sweeping the room. You're not shooting at yourself. That's cool. All right, test fire coming up. Test firing Richard's GB-22. Whoa! Hey, yours kind of ejects. I want to see that on high-speed video.
That's the first time it's done that.
Oh, great! Oh, well, those are really powerful rounds. I want to see that on high speed.
The Thunderbolts?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
All right, here. Go ahead and take a couple shots first. Go ahead.
Didn't do it that time. Of course.
Yeah, how do you eject it? Oh, you gotta have a rod. Huh. Cool. Now, one thing about the plans, the original one that you saw in the video, it assumes you're going to weld it, so that's why the frame is made the way it's made. It's got room for that to sit in there perfectly, and you just put some weld in, and you're all set. But you can't ever get this apart again, which is why we went with a 2 or 3 piece slide. Now, of course, for the gun buyback, if you're just turning it to a gun buyback, you don't care if you're ever going to get it apart again, so you're fine just making this a 1 piece, and you shove this in first with a spring, and you weld that in, and it's done. It's ready to go, 4 parts. But the latest and greatest, this was one of the original water jetted version. Here's what I've been machining on a fixture plate. I got rid of all the little cutouts for the really spiffy, grips to go in and everything. It just made it easier, and this also has a place for cross pins that hold the barrel in, just like 50 cal Val got on her birthday just a couple weeks ago. See that? And it's great though, because this way you can take this out. If we decide to do some kind of barrel change down the road, you can knock these pins out and you can put in the latest and greatest, whatever. If we sell it, you make it, whatever. It's just a lot more versatile.
That could be modular too, because you could sell the different bolts and stuff.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, that'd be awesome.
Closed bolt, open bolt, maybe some kind of revolving thing.
You just build a receiver, That's
All
all you
right,
need.
so now we're going to cheat death with Richard's Widowmaker. Wait, where are the rounds?
I'll get one.
All right, I've never actually shot a homemade 45 before, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Where are they at? Oh, here they are. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Wait, is this 45 cal? Is that like 45 holes?
No, that's actually a 1/2 inch hole. We could. Yeah.
Did you put a moon?
No, hell
a
no.
ring around that thing? And
No.
just
All right,
blast
so
away?
here we go. You gotta tell me how to cock this thing.
This will be like the one time that it actually blows up.
Great. My hands are kind of valuable, not just as a guitar player either. Okay, wait. Which
I'll cock.
crazy orientation do I have to use?
All right.
Yeah, you have to cock it back. You have to rub your head and hop on one leg, and then it goes. Okay, here we go. Fire in the hole. Ah, thank you, Jesus.
Now push it forward just to.
Try again. Fire in the hole. Ah, I lived. I'm going to go to church this weekend. Wow.
And it thumbs out. I mean, you can just.
Wow.
That's
Yes,
quality
sir.
right there.
That's super high.
Quality.
I like the firing pin hit. like a mile from the center. It's good smelling stuff. All right, anything else?
Buy a plant. They're
Buy
cool.
plants, yeah. They're I did them myself with lots of help from him. So, but he was my tester. He made it
Make sure
obvious
common
that,
people could build
yeah,
it.
commoners without millions of dollars of CNC machines and private jets and Rolls Royces could do it.
Yeah, I wish.
Thanks for watching, folks. There's a link right here in the video. Just click on that, and you too can have your own GB-22 plans. And let us know what you come up with. Post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, wherever, and send me images of it, because we will be starting a section on our webpage that shows people's GB-22 variations. Pretty exciting. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. There's a link to where to buy these, and go there, pay me lots of fucking money, and go fuck yourself. Thanks for watching, folks. There's a link right here in the video. Just click on that, and you too can have your own GB-22 plans. And let us know what you come up with. Post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, wherever, and send me images of it, because we will be starting a section on our webpage that shows people's GB-22 variations. Pretty exciting. Thanks. Thanks for watching. He's a homo. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Thank God for editing.